What's going on? It's Adam. I've been up since 3:30. I got to work at 5, and it's almost 1 o'clock now, so that's a full 8-hour day for me. I'm tired. I want to take a nap, but I'm going to this Taylor Swift press conference to grab some video for you guys since you can't be there. I wish I could take all of you guys with me instead of Shonda, but unfortunately, I guess we're stuck with each other. So we're just about to get to Roberts Stadium. I think we're going the right way. Are we? Oh, yes, that way. Okay. Hey guys, we're just pulling up to Roberts Stadium, and we're about to go in for the press conference and see what's going down. I hope Kelly Pickler is wearing something low cut. Don't disappoint me, Kelly. And here we are. There's Shonda. She's wearing the only skirt she owns. And here is my parking space. Alright, let's go inside. As you can see, that's our tour bus down there. Hey, there you go. Taylor will be sitting on. There is a stalker in the audience.
Taylor, marry me. Wait, that's not legal yet.
Your pits are sweating, by the way. Oh my god.
Did you see it? Could you see it? Oh god,
yes,
stop it.
We can see.
Go put your hands up. I have a question.
What's your question gonna be?
What styling products do you use so my hair can be 5 as well?
You have good hair.
Yeah, you do have good hair. But not Taylor Swift hair.
Oh. Are you asking a question?
Well, you can't ask personal questions.
Yeah, we can't ask personal. Look.
No, how it works.
This is some copy points they gave us, which is basically just a sheet of boring crap.
It's just about, it's what's going on with her and how successful she
Look
is.
at that. Taylor Swift, Fearless Tour, 2009. Boring, 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 boring. Exactly. We await.
It's the same colors. That's just like my conclusion that I drew just now. Think, what would I do if I got to actually do this? What would I do? How would I end the show? And so there are a lot of ideas that have gone into this show that I thought of when I was, 16, 17, and even going back to when I was sitting in school, just daydreaming about what I wish I could do someday on the stage.
You've been here 3 or 4 days. Is the vibe still good, and what have you been doing besides
I've been going to Cracker Barrel every day for breakfast.
Yes.
Best pancakes ever.
Yeah. So that's been sort of my everyday thing that I've done in Evansville. And all day I've spent at the arena. I stay at the Hilton Garden. They were really nice. So they gave me stationery in my room because the general manager at the hotel was like, I read that you like stationery. And so there was all this stationery in my room. I was like, I love Indiana. And Kelly was kind of a given because we're BFFs. So, it's going to be cool to have, one of my closest friends out on the road with me because, not only is she a great artist to open up the show, but she's also someone to hang out with. It's so cool to see people my age really liking country music because when I was younger, I just fell in love with country music right away. People like Shania Twain and the Dixie Chicks and Faith Hill were all people that I could look up to, and they had just this freshness, and I could just listen to their albums all day. And I'm so glad that country music let me in. I'm so glad that when I was 16 years old, I was allowed to release an album and be embraced by country radio. And I'll never forget it, you know? Being able to sing about things that affect you when you're in high school instead of trying to apply to a demographic that everyone said. When I was in Nashville, it was, you know, you can't put out an album when you're 16 because nobody who's 16 listens to country radio, and I'm so glad that that theory has been proven wrong.
Do you feel pressure at all, as a follow-up to that question, do you feel pressure at all to constantly be a good role model? And are there some times where you wish, I wish I could do that, but, you know, you're maybe worried about some backlash as far as, you know, small children looking up to you? I mean, you're, you know, growing into a woman here, so, I mean... No?
Well, you know, there's always a pressure. There's always a little pressure in the back of my head of, well, I don't want to do that because, you know, I have all these people that are watching everything that I do. There are some things to me that really never have been temptations, and I've never been tempted to go out and get drunk, because when I was in high school I saw all my friends do it, and I never wanted to be that girl crying in the bathroom. So that's never really been a temptation for me. You know, a lot of people are like, well, how can you not be rebellious? You're 19, everyone rebels when they're 19. And for me, being rebellious is doing things on stage that people wouldn't really expect you to do. Like, you know, doing crazy costume changes or coming out and having rain pouring down from the ceiling and then going and singing underneath it. Like, fun things like that. For me, the reason why I didn't go crazy and lie to my parents in high school and sneak out late and stuff is because I was always really, I didn't want to lie to my parents, and now the reason why I don't do all that stuff is because I don't want to lie to my fans.
Do you have someone who kind of keeps you in check? I mean, do you have, you know, I mean, obviously, you know,
Oh, yeah.
you are like
a mother
I don't wanna do
figure,
that.
maybe?
Yeah. Does your mom follow you?
My
or
mom, she goes on the road with me. So she...
You're not doing anything.
No, I don't get away with anything. So my mom, you know, she's never, ever let me get too far away from being, you know, completely respectful of her. And the thing is, she's always going to be honest with me. My dad is the one that's like, every show was your best show, and every song is your best one, and he's at the merch stand selling t-shirts. But my mom is the one that always brings me back down to earth and is always like the logical one and the practical one. And, you know, she's the one where before I'm going to an award show, she's like, look, don't get your hopes up. You're probably not going to win this one. Like, you know, it's good to have my dad up here and my mom up down here because it, like, balances you out.
Tonight be emotional for you?
Yes, definitely. It'll be really emotional for me because for some of these songs, it's the first time I've played them in front of a huge crowd. Like there's, you know, 15. I mean, I played that on the Grammys, but I've never played it in a concert. There's a song about my mom called The Best Day that I've never played in front of a crowd before. So it'll be really emotional breaking out those songs and playing them. And my favorite sound in the world is hearing the fans scream and hearing them sing along with the songs. And I might just become overcome with emotion tonight because this is just what I've dreamed about since I was a little girl.
It's going to be the last question.
I just have, can I have the green dress? Thank you. Well, I like your green dress, and I was going to ask you if I could have it.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, it's not my size. I'll have to take it out a little
Yeah,
bit.
you
Size. Great.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be back later tonight to get it.
Is there
Thanks.
anything you'd like to say to your fans who won't be able to be at your concert tonight?
Well, I just want to say thank you for being there for me because they're the only reason that I get to do this. They're the only reason I get to go out there on stage and do what I love. And I'll be back for the next round of touring, and I hope that I'll see them there.
That's it from the press conference. See you guys tonight.
Don't leave me.